all the instruments, and we're using machine learning software to analyze the data that we obtain in the infrared, visible light, radio, and audio. And we are searching for any outliers, objects that behave differently than familiar objects like birds, drones, balloons, airplanes, satellites. And so far, we looked at 1 million objects, and we can say that less than a few % of them are unidentified. But right now, we're trying to do triangulation, meaning observing an object from different directions so that we can figure out the distance of the object. Just like we use 2 eyes to figure out the distance of a predator. Yeah. It was very useful for survival. So with that, we should be able to identify much better outliers. We have a second observatory that we just assembled in Pennsylvania, and a third one that we're assembling during the summer 2025 in Nevada. And altogether, we'll have 3 operating observatories by the end of the summer, which is amazing because it will give us data on a few million objects every year that we can monitor. And even if 1 in 1 million happens to be from another civilization, that will be the biggest discovery in science ever. But if we end up realizing that all the objects are human-made, I would still feel good about it because the AI software that we develop and the sensors that we develop could be helpful for the Department of Defense. So it will be good for national security, identifying all the objects in the sky, not missing on the Chinese spy balloon, for example, as they did. And so in difference from other academic studies, this one, I think, is contributing also for a practical purpose, which is national security. So that's why in Congress, I argued that this subject deserves $1 billion.